Today on the show, we've got a selection of some of the best four-wheel drives from our community and the drivers that go with them. We've got this incredible Hilux, a coiled up 75, a wild FJ40 with stacks of tricks under the bonnet. We've got this Y62 Patrol, which is fitted out front to rear with everything you can throw at it. A chopped 80 series that is just absolutely mad, and this beautiful Jeep here with stacks of kit. But the best thing is, we're going to show you all of these vehicles, the people behind them, and the passion that has made these such incredible four-wheel drives. So what is a day out four-wheel driving without a little bit of friendly competition? And with so many fantastic rides along, we've brought some industry experts to review and judge them. We've got Brian and Jackie from 360 Gearboxes. We've got Jerry from Ride Pro and VRS. Peter from Road Safe. Grant from Piranha Off-Road, and my mate in the Iveco with me, James from New Tracks.
We're out in the beautiful hills outside Yea.
COVID-free, fresh air, beautiful sun, but today it's not all about us, it's all about viewers of four-wheel drive TV and Life Off-Road.
The competitors we've got today have submitted their rigs.
So excited to meet you guys.
The four-wheel drive TV Your Rig competition, super popular. I was looking at all the different rigs.
They were selected as an elite group, and they're here today to show what the hardcore people do. The people that are very passionate.
I follow the page on Facebook and scrolling through because lockdown has had us dreaming of getting away. And I thought, oh, I'll throw a photo of mine, you know, really bad photo of mine in the driveway.
I got tagged like 300 times on one of these posts for you guys, four-wheel drive TV. Thought I'd enter and I didn't think I'd win anything, and bloody here I am. I was like stoked.
I came across it on Facebook and thought, yeah, check my photo of my car up, and here I am today.
I've been following for years. Just to see my car in there finally was a good surprise.
Very exciting.
Actually, a mate of mine was supposed to be in the cars here today, but unfortunately he couldn't come, so I ended up being a fill-in car for him. Big scramble last night, and here I am.
I submitted a picture with a pretty big amount of flex. Simon messaged me and I almost died a little. My heart stopped and I was like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. It's just awesome.
The voters have nominated these six, and we had to judge and see who's got the best rig.
What's spectacular today is there's a range of everything. There's not just one model or one type.
Just great to see what people can do with their four-wheel drives, what they're prepared to do.
A lot of custom work, a lot of passion went into these rigs.
It's not all about the bolt-on type arrangement. The people that I'm looking for are the people that are passionate about it and have built this thing and that they live and breathe it.
Amazing weather with amazing cars and awesome people. I just couldn't think of anything better.
So let's take a closer look at these rides and the characters behind them.
G'day, I'm Taylor, and standing beside me is my lovely girlfriend Bethany. And this is my chopped 80 series I built from scratch.
Taylor's chopped up 80 series, looks pretty awesome, sounds really good.
Just goes by Cut 6 BT, or Beast, or the Pig. Brought the car as a wagon when I was 16. From then, I did the ute conversion.
It started off as a wagon. He chopped it when he was 16. All the work he's done himself, which is truly amazing.
Originally, I loved the 75 series Land Cruiser, but being a tall bloke, I hated the small cab. So, best of both worlds, I love the look of the 80, nice, bit newer, bit more room inside. Doing the chop myself, I could give myself extra leg room.
Love an 80 series, great off-road capability, but he's obviously taken that to the next level.
After that, I was chasing power, so I went to a big 6 BT Cummins.
Having this turbocharged 6-litre Cummins diesel, you'd swear it's a 15-tonne truck idling there. It's magnificent. It's a beast.
My favourite part is the motor. Every time I start it up, just hear that rumble of the old diesel. Just makes me happy every time.
Goes hard, love it.
He calls it MBT, so Mods by Taylor.
My parents surprised me one morning with a sticker, Mods by Taylor, and from then it just stuck. All round I've done custom built full bar, trays, gliders, everything you can think of. I try and do 90% of the work myself.
We haven't done much camping, we do more four-wheel driving trips, day trips mainly.
A couple of months ago we came up to Langley State Forest, had a blast of a time.
Probably hit my head twice and had big eggs on my head.
I'm impressed with everyone's builds and I'm surprised there's not more diesels. Everyone's going the V8 now, but it gives me something to catch up to.
Take your hat off to him, he's done really, really well. And again, it appears that could go anywhere.
It was never not getting up that hill. That's the one sentence for that 80 series. It was like, it got to the point where you think it might stop, but it just didn't, and nailed it.
Kick it. So first off was Kat with the TJ Wrangler.
My name's Kat and I'm here with 4-wheel drive TV to show my money pit to everyone. I bought this maybe 18 months ago off Bill from Double Black Off-Roads. His workshop manager, Tyler, basically built the car for him.
So the bloke who did that,
yes.
Is he here today?
He is. He's standing behind the camera and he is my amazing partner. And honestly, this car wouldn't run if I didn't know him, so he keeps everything going for me. I basically tricked it out and made it a bit more personalised to me. I had an old Jeep and I took a lot of stuff off that. My worn winch, I've put on this one, my Smittybilt bar work, so front and rear bumper, side steps, added a KC Highlights light bar.
Kat's most proud about her subwoofers and she is so passionate about her car, it's incredible.
On the inside of the car, I've put Polk speakers, twin 12-inch sub, so it sounds amazing.
You can tell she knows everything about it. She's just right into the whole thing and it's just fabulous to see.
She gets 10 points because not only did they tow the car up, so a 3-hour drive here, she also unfortunately had the soft top off, so she ate dust all the way and did not complain at all.
I think the key feature about the Jeep is the driver. Okay, she was awesome. She showed the guys how it's done. The vehicle's beautifully prepared and she does a great job with the driving.
I get out of it and they're like, oh my God, that's a girl driving a Jeep. And then when I beat them up the track, they stop and go, oh, okay, I'll probably stop talking now.
She showed a lot of people how to drive a car today by getting up that hill. She was the first one to go and she showed us how it's done, so I respect her for that.
There's some amazing cars here and everyone is really, really nice. There's some interesting engine swaps and chops and everything, and I have a huge amount of respect for anyone that does that amount of modification to their car.
What we saw today is very, very serious. It's a really cool car.
Next up is a shorty with a difference. It's a classic 40 that's been fully customised.
My name's Michael. I'm out here today showing my car off on 4-wheel drive TV. It's a 1975 FJ40, bought it about 6 years ago now. It just had the 350 Chev in it and very, very stock. I've since put 80 series suspension and coils under it. Back of the car's all been done. Reduction gears, diff locks, custom guards.
Michael in the 40 series, that's got a Chev motor, supercharged. 80 series diff conversion with a 60 series gearbox. So that's pretty awesome, very impressive, looks flash, sounds good.
The coils are the most beneficial thing I've done to it. Just makes the ride comfort better. At the end of the bush, you can feel it flex under you and a lot nicer. I think the custom side of it's really going to make it stand out.
That's his hobby car. Obviously spent a lot of time. He'd take you over and show you, what he's done to the car, and he's really, really proud of it.
All the little tricks that comes along with a car is really all done by myself and makes it an interesting look. There's always more to what it is.
Michael's FJ40 is a Swiss Army knife. The thing is incredible. As you open it up, everything folds out further and further until it's got everything that opens and shuts. It is a full-on Swiss Army knife.
Once he opens it up, the amount of kit that he's got and then functionality, it's got everything in it that you'd find in a full-blown, touring vehicle. He really has got everything. And the beauty about it is that he's actually made it all himself, which is really, really amazing.
My name's Johnny. Been invited out by 4Drive TV today to show off my Hilux. This one has earned the nickname the $1 Million Hilux. It's nothing short of spectacular amount of money that's been spent on it. Everything from the chassis up is Hilux. Suspension, diff, yeah, none of that's Hilux.
So then there's Johnny driving the 1KD KUN 26. He's got highly modified diffs. Brian and I always love a good diff upgrade.
Running hybrid Patrol 80 series diff in the front and a Prado diff in the rear, and chassis been stretched 350mm. That's where a lot of the money went.
What I really like about his Hilux is he's lengthened the wheelbase and he's got a great canopy on the back.
I like the fact that it's a sleeper and it's got a solid axle front. That's awesome. Good flex in the front.
I love the live axle conversion. That turns that car into a unique piece of machinery.
It's a type of car to me that you would take four-wheel drive and it would get you to a destination.
This is a bit steep coming in. Let's see how we go. $1 million Hilux. What do you love to do with it?
Send it. Yeah.
Nice one, Johnny. Well done.
The engine's been upgraded with a bigger turbo, bigger injectors, been tuned with a front mount intercooler. So it's running a tidy 200 horsepower and 800 newton-meters of torque at the wheels on 34s.
You got a favourite thing about it, what would it be?
Well, if you ask my missus, her favourite thing on this is that it has a water tank with a tap. So I'll just keep it to that and it keeps her happy.
Got the canopy on the back, it's obviously ready for a trip away, and that's the destination car.
Now that the restrictions have calmed down a bit, I'm keen to get out and go to Cobor and Talangi and all those great places around Vic. I think about having a bit of a wild time doing some hard tracks. Normally the canopy won't be on, I'll jack it off and usually set that up as a base station if I go away somewhere for a few days and try and climb everything I can till I can't.
From old to new, our next feature is a superb Y62 Patrol.
I'm Anthony, this is my Y62 Patrol. Everyone's got a built 70 series, everyone's got a built 200, a GU Patrol. I want it to be a little bit different. The car's named, affectionately, Fat 62. It literally is 2.4 metres wide and I struggle to get it up some tracks. The Y62 world in the last 2 years has just exploded. So we've gone with the alloy bar, keeps the weight down, helps me with the GVM, and I can fit a winch, my spotties and my aerial on it. Coming down the side of the car, we've got a set of sliders. They mate up to the rear bar as well. We've got a 140 litre long range tank that mates up to the factory 140 litre. Add in my 2 jerry cans and I've got roughly about a 1500k range. I primarily built the Y62 for tough touring. I live out Warragul way, so the high country isn't too far from me. So I like getting home on a Friday night, packing the fridge, putting some pies in the oven, and we normally go bush for 2 or 3 days.
It's a very good all-round vehicle, really well kitted out. You take your vehicle like that up to the Kimberleys on a long trip, you'd be comfortable, wouldn't be as comfortable going along in a 40 series.
Well set up, plenty of grunt. It's certainly one of those cars that will get you around the bush.
Favourite mod to the Y62 Patrol would have to be the supercharger. Everyone expects this blown LSA Jeep or something coming up a track and they see this 2.4 metre Y62 and it turns a few heads. We've got a built gearbox to help out for that supercharger.
You name it, it's got it. Supercharger, all kitted out, so very impressive. It is an auto, but it's still impressive.
So looking at some of the judges' cars today, look, they're all a modern diesel, so I think they're going to be a bit blown away by raw power. I think when they hear that supercharger come on song, I think it's going to be all heads on me, really get them booked.
It's a beast. The thing that impresses me the most about it is the sound. It is just amazing.
If God appeared and she sang a song, because it's a girl, God's a girl, it would not sound as good as that car sounds.
Jumping in the car, we've kept it very simple. Drawer system, fridge, travel buddy oven. There's an inverter there, so I like to charge my laptop and everything when I'm on the road.
It might not have the off-road capability that some of the other vehicles have, but it certainly makes up for that in areas of comfort and the features that it's got.
Been building it for a year and a half, and look, it's almost done. I reckon we might chop it soon. In a nutshell, that's my Y62.
I'm Brett from Gippsland. 4Drive TV's asked me to come out and show off my Land Cruiser. I got it pretty well off my old man. He used it as a tractor for about 20 years on the family farm. It was clapped. It was so unsafe. So I spent heaps of money on it during my P-plates. Got it going, got it pretty good. Then it got real unsafe again at the end of my P-plates. Actually ran myself over with it once. Well, it won't be the last time probably. Full chassis swap. 80 chassis underneath, so it's practically an 80 series with a 75 ute cab on it. 79 series VDJ box and transfer case. The handbrake's still pretty sticky, but it does work. Caged it, in case I ever do manage to do some lid skids with it. I don't want to die. We've completely rewired it from front to back because it has a tendency to catch fire. Supercharged LS now, throwing some power down.
Brett's 75 series is a bit of a mongrel. It's got a bit of 79, a bit of 80s, a bit of everything. But at the end of the day, it truly performs.
He's running a upgraded gear train with the VDJ gearbox setup, so that's pretty awesome and got lots of grunt.
Wait a minute, so what engine is this?
LS1.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, it's running about 11 pound with water mass, spray, and water air cooler.
Just a farm truck though?
Yeah, no, it's just
a farm truck.
Just an old man tractor, yeah.
Far from a farm truck. He's got a bottle in his tray that says 50-50 water meth, do not drink.
He's got no air conditioning, he's got no windscreen washers, but the car performs sensationally well in this environment. Any challenge I don't think would be a problem for him.
He's not scared to get it on the limiter.
Chopped it up too much.
With the dust settling and the sun setting, it was time for the judges to announce their favourite rides and dish out some goodies.
Simon's kept the judging criteria very loose, so he's left it up to us to decide.
It's been awesome to meet you all and awesome to see the fantastic rides that you guys have built with passion.
So my top pick is Cat. $275 gift voucher for a drivetrain inspection and oil change.
The Hilux is sensational.
Gets a VRS recovery kit.
It's very hard to pick a winner. Taylor's the standout for me.
Road safe compressor, well done.
In a way, everybody's a winner, but in a more accurate way, there's only one winner.
Winner for me is the 40.
It has to be the 40 series. Your draw slides are not in good condition.
Yep.
I'm happy to give you and replace all your draw slides.
What?
Yeah.
Even though I did pick a winner in the end, all of them will be getting a premium subscription from Nutrax.
It's really hard to pick one. They're all very good at different aspects.
Put all our prizes together and give everyone a major prize each because they're all deserving of it.
They're all different, and that's the good thing about it.
Great bunch of people, some great tidy rigs. It's just been an absolutely fantastic day.
Thanks for 4Drive TV and Simon and all the sponsors for having us out.
Yeah, big thanks to 4Drive TV for the opportunity.
I was not expecting this to come out here for a day of wheeling. I thought was the prize, and they've thrown this in. So massive thanks to the sponsors as well. And don't forget, enter the next one. This could be you.
I would just say, go ahead, do it. Don't hold back, just do it.
Thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you. I can't say enough how much I admire and appreciate the passion every single one of you has put into your vehicle. So really awesome, guys. Thank you.